Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Modern Life podcast. I'm Kevin Ijezi. Today's quest is love, money, time, and the modern dating game. Love, money, time, and the modern dating game. Dating today can feel like a luxury item. The more successful someone becomes, the more expensive dating seems to get. And when one partner wants to take things slowly, the costs only rise. Younger people may have the patience for this, but as age increases, the strategy of waiting it out often doesn't work the same way. I once heard about a woman in her early 50s with two children from past marriages. She said she wouldn't be intimate with anyone until marriage. Unsurprisingly, she had been single for a long time, for a very long time actually. Another woman in her 40s wanted marriage and children Another woman in her 40s wanted marriage and children, but believed her past relationship failed because she got physically involved too quickly. The truth wasn't about timing, it was about choosing the wrong partners. Here's the challenge: when someone expects time, attention, and emotions, and financial support without offering much in return, the relationship becomes one sided. Imagine a man spending heavily on dates while being told to wait endlessly. It's like paying for a service but never receives it. It's like paying for a service but never receiving it. Now, let's put numbers to this. If each date cost about 7 million naira, then three dates add up to about 21 million naira. Yes, that's a huge amount of money just to see if there's chemistry. And there's no guarantee things will even move forward. Would you spend 21 million naira on 3 evenings out with someone, especially if it didn't lead to what you were hoping for? Most people wouldn't. That's why many successful men walk away from situations that feel too structured or too costly. When rules and delays are added, only men with plenty of free time will stick around. High value men, the ones with options, usually won't wait. They know their worth and won't spend fortunes on uncertainty. Think about the other side too. Why don't we see the most beautiful women on dating apps? Because for them, conventional dating is also too expensive. A world class beauty might get hundreds of invitations daily, trips to Dubai, VIP tickets to games, or holidays in the Caribbean. Compared to that, a casual beer at a local bar feels like a 75 million naira beer. No drink is worth that price when bigger opportunities are knocking. No beer is worth that price when bigger opportunities are knocking. So both successful men and highly attractive women often avoid traditional dating. For them, the cost is simply too high. The lesson here is clear. Dating isn't just about romance anymore. It's about economics, choices, and knowing your value. And maybe that's the real takeaway. Love should never feel like a financial burden. If it does, then perhaps the problem isn't how fast or slow things move, but whether the people involved are truly right for each other. Let's be real. Messaging a woman with millions of followers online almost never works. She's flooded with attention, and your message is just one of thousands. But here's the twist: a regular attractive woman can sometimes reach out to a very successful man and actually get a response. It doesn't always work, but the chance is there. Even though it doesn't always work, the chance is there. It's always there. And if you ever find yourself on a date with one of these men, don't waste the moment. It's like being in an elevator with a billionaire. You've got seconds to make an impression. Now, here's the bigger picture. The more successful a man becomes, the more expensive traditional dating gets. He spends time finding women, building interest, planning outings, paying for everything, and waiting for things to move forward. And after all that, there's no guarantee of chemistry or intimacy. Most dates end after the first meeting, which means he's often left frustrated after spending a lot of money. Think about it. If each date costs around 7 million, then three dates add up to 21 million. That's a huge amount. to spend just to see if someone is interested. At some point, many men decide their time is better spent elsewhere, working out, earning more money, or enjoying hobbies. They realize no drink or dinner is worth 75 million naira. When the odds of success are so low, they realize this, that no drink or dinner is worth 75 million when the odds of success are so low. This is why some successful men turn to escorts and sex workers. For them, it's not just about pleasure, it's about efficiency. Hiring an escort is often cheaper than traditional dating and solves many of the frustrations. No endless texting, no rejection, no waiting weeks for availability. It's straightforward, guaranteed, and saves time. Here's an example. In the Western world, the average rate for a sex worker or an escort might be about, let's say, 250,000 naira for an hour. That's in the Western world. A high-end one, that's the one that is highly sought after, could be about 1 million for just an hour. For most men, that sounds expensive, but for a successful man, it's actually a bargain. He might earn, let's say, 1.5 million naira in an hour. So spending 1 million naira for guaranteed companionship saves him both time and money, compared to spending about 150 million naira chasing on certain dates. This ties into the idea of scarcity versus abundance. People with scarcity mentality focus on saving every naira by doing things themselves. People with abundance mentality focus on saving time by delegating tasks, because their time is more valuable than the money. The more you delegate, the more time you free up to earn even more. Dating works the same way. A successful man who hires an escort is delegating his time. He avoids the endless cycle of swiping, planning, and waiting, and instead gets exactly what he wants when he wants it. And often the escort he chooses is more attractive than the average person he might meet on an app. Here's the reality. Women usually have more options when it comes to sex, while men often have to settle for whoever is available. But when a man hires an escort, that dynamic flips. He gets to choose the best option for himself on his own terms. So when you look at it from this angle, it makes sense why successful men and very attractive women often avoid traditional dating. For both, the cost is simply too high compared to the return. They are not being shallow, they are being practical. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Someone out there needs to hear this message. Maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We'll talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening, and take care.